Hello, Leo Collective, and welcome to your July reading. I'm so excited to help you look in your energy today for the month of July. We're going to look at your sun, moon, and rising signs of the Leo Collective. We're going to try to get as many scenarios as possible and resonate with as many people as we can. Now, it is a big group of people, so we may or may not resonate with you. If we are not resonating with you, there's a couple of reasons, a couple of things that could help you have this more resonant with you. One, you can reverse the energies of the reading, meaning you can reverse the roles. So if you see something happening and you're like, oh my gosh, that sounds really cool, but I really think it might be my person, that's okay. Just you can assign it as you please, because it's going to play out differently for every Leo. Also, stick around because there's something in this reading that you may need to hear. These messages are timeless, so if you're brought to this channel in this reading, there's something in it for you. Also remember that if this reading does not resonate with you, it just means that I'm not picking up on your specific energy. That happens to me sometimes when I watch my favorite readers. If it doesn't resonate with me within the first 5 minutes or so, I know it's not for me, so I just kind of click off and then I go to someone else and then I come back to them later, and that way I can see if they're picking up on my energy later. During this reading, I'm bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. So if your higher self accepts it, then you will get the energy. If not, then you will not. That's just how it works. You don't have to do anything. So don't worry about it. If you want it or don't want it, it's all up to your higher self anyway. So I'm just making sure that it is available to you and that you have the opportunity. I'm not doing personal readings at this time, but I will let you know when my schedule does open up. At the end of this video, I will lead you in releasing trapped emotions for your sign, and the things that came up for you are bitterness at the age of 6. We have some in your liver and some in your gallbladder. We'll work on that and see if we can remove whatever happened at the age of 6, so we can kind of work with you on that. I will also let you know what essential oils and crystals can help you maximize your energy for the month of July. Always check out the description box down below for details. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. I want to thank everybody who has helped grow this channel. New people that are here, thank you so much for checking out my channel and seeing if I resonate with you or I'm somebody that entertains you, and checking out some guidance. If you do end up liking this video, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and all of those wonderful things. For those people who've already subscribed, thank you so much for your subscription and your support and all of your comments and everything that you've done. I really appreciate that. For those people who want to support this channel to make sure that it keeps growing, there are a couple of ways that you can do that. The first way is you can donate. There's a donate link in the description box down below. You can donate whatever your heart desires. I like synchronicity numbers, like 11111, 55555, something like that. That's super fun, right? You can also click on any of the affiliate links that are down below, because I'll get a small commission from Amazon if you do that. You can also check out the psychic readers that are there, and if you go to them, just mention my name, and then they'll give me a discount. And then lastly, just watching the videos is a really great support, and I appreciate that. And watching any of the ads, because I'll get some commission off of that as well. There's a link to the doTERRA essential oils in the description box, and I have a huge team. So if you decide that you want to do doTERRA, you want to get some in your life, because those are the only essential oils that I use. Those are the only ones that I recommend because of their purity. I don't buy those off of Amazon, because there are people who've gotten gypped off of Amazon and haven't gotten the correct products, because anybody can go on there and put a new cap on the bottle and put other stuff in there and sell it to you. So that's what happens. doTERRA wants you to go through someone like me. No matter how big this channel gets, you will have someone assigned to you from doTERRA, so you will never be left out in the cold or anything like that. And we have free education and gifts that you get for education when you do that. And I'll let you know how to do that as we get closer to talking about the essential oils in this video. All right, guys. Let's find out what's going on with the Leo Collective. Leos, you guys are the ones that helped me get to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm forever grateful for you. Shout out once again to all the Leos. For anybody who's new here, the Leo Collective, they are the bee's knees. Because I can't say anything bad on here, so. All right, what do we got for Leo? I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the Leo Collective's highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers. All right, Leo, this is looking good already, because we have the Ace of Swords, which is a beautiful ace. You have the 6 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups. We have the Hierophant in the question position. We have the Knight of Cups is what you're coming from. You have the 4 of Pentacles, the Emperor, the 5 of Cups, the Death card, and the Six of Cups. I always clarify these cards out here because I want to know more. I always want to know more about the outcome. And Temperance. All right. You do have the Devil energy as being the overall energy, but it looks to me like you're done with it. So we'll talk a little bit about that, and that's bringing in your manifestation. So this is really beautiful. This is going to be an awesome reading. I can already tell so far. July is going to be an amazing month for those of you who don't know, but I've been doing readings for July, and it hasn't happened yet. I know that we're still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, so people are getting pushed and pulled all around. There's people having communication issues still. It feels like we're still in retrograde, which is weird because like a couple of days I felt really good, and then today was just wild. It was just an interesting day. So, and I have lots of people texting me saying the same thing. I feel like we're still in retrograde. Well, we technically are in the shadow period, so yeah. And we got about a week left, so it's like a little bit into July, and then we're done with the shadow period. So I think I'm thinking like the second week of July, you're really going to start to feel these energies if you don't feel them next week, okay, or this week, because tomorrow's July. So here we go. All right. Let's take a look at the energy. So we have this Devil energy. It's a karmic situation. It's a toxic situation. It's a situation of control. It's a situation where you didn't have any control over the situation. It was like somebody controlled you. It was very toxic. And so I do feel like you're leaving the situation because you are putting that sword down, and it's bringing in your manifestation, what your hopes and your dreams and your desires are. So it's bringing in this new energy. So you have to let go of the toxic energy in order to get the manifestation. This toxic energy holds you back from the things that you really want. And sometimes we try to hold on to the things that aren't serving us. And I feel like during the month of July, you're going to really, really start to hone in on the things that you want and the things that you need. And so this is really amazing because I know some people are like, oh, the devil, but the devil is someone or something that's controlling your life. It's making it really heavy. It's not working. So if you're in a relationship and it just feels like, you're trying to make it work and you've been trying to make it work for a long time. It's just not working. Well, that relationship's not for you, because a relationship that is destined to be together, then that relationship works very smoothly and pretty easily. Okay. Otherwise, you're just playing out karmic issues with that other person. You're still going to play out karmic issues with whatever relationship that you have, and you're going to play out life issues with people, but it doesn't have to be so hard. Okay. If you're in a toxic place with a toxic person, then whatever you play out with toxicity is going to be toxic. It's like toxic equals toxic. There's no healing involved in that, because people generally in the toxic energy don't want to heal. They're not interested in healing. They're normally narcissistic. They're normally covert narcissistic. So some people can seem really sweet, but they're really like they're not, and they're controlling you with their sweetness, but they're really not. So you have to like feel it on a deep level. Like, is this person really who they really say they are, right? So I feel like you got into some sort of relationship that kind of fooled you a little bit, some sort of thing, and now you're laying that sword down, and that's going to move you. It's all through the month of July. You're just going to move you into your manifestation. So let's kind of see where we're going, okay? It looks to me like you had the Knight of Cups is where you're coming from. And the Knight of Cups is, you were feeling like, I'm hearing a couple of different scenarios because we have so many Leos. So let me just kind of put most of them out of there. Okay, some of you guys, you did have money improving. Some of you guys felt like you were succeeding, right? And then there's other people who are feeling like in the relationship, they're the loyal one, they're the dependable one, they're the protector, they're security, they're genuine, they're the planner, like they hold everything together, they're long term. And then there's something else where you realize maybe in this devil energy that other person wasn't the same. And you're like, yeah, but I'm all of these things, so I'm going to be the one that holds it together. And the roles can be reversed too. So if you're cross-watching and you're like, no, it's kind of the other way around. Okay, well, you can assign the roles as you please. I'm just reading energy, okay? So that's really interesting. I kind of don't want to go too much into the past, but that's what I'm seeing and that's what I'm hearing. That you offered your cup of love to someone in a very dependable way, and they just didn't take it. Okay, they didn't take it that way. All right, so let's move forward and see where we're going with this, okay? So the month of July, the main energy is the Ace of Swords. This is good because the Ace of Swords is cutting things out. Now, this could be you spying on people as well. There could be a lot of spying, like on social media, checking things out to make sure that you want to go in that direction type of thing. So somebody could be checking you out. You could be checking someone else out to say, is this really what I want to do? For those people who are not in that situation, then the other thing that I'm hearing, this is a sword that cuts stuff out. So it cuts the devil out. It cuts the chains, it cuts the toxicity out of your life. So there's going to be a lot of like swinging a sword of truth, swinging a sword of making new decisions. And you're going to triumph over the past. This month is going to help you do that. It's going to give you the energy that you need in order to be successful in this, okay? What's crossing over that is a gift. So God has a gift in store for you. So this sometimes means giving and taking, it's like it could be you giving or them giving, but what I'm hearing is that God is giving you a gift. This is the month that you're going to get a gift from God, something very big, something very substantial, something that you have asked for. It's like when you are at Christmas and you make your Christmas list and you're like, oh, these are the things that I want. Well, that's what we're going to be. You're going to be getting a manifestation, and it's going to be the gift. It's going to be what you've always been asking for. And so we got to let go of the devil energy in order to get it, though. All right. So there is a little bit of work in progress that needs to happen. You are asking specifically about your spirituality, about your connection to God, about your intuition. What I'm feeling, is that true? Because of this toxic relationship, you have second guessed yourself for who you are and what you need. And you're asking God, is what I'm hearing from you and what I'm feeling from you, all of my gifts, my clairsentient, my clairaudient, my clairvoyancy, all the things I'm seeing, all the things I'm feeling, all the things I'm hearing from you, are those real? Are those real? Should I follow these things? Or you're confused because of the toxicity. This person has taught you to stop trusting yourself. What I need you to do, and what we're asking you to do, is to trust yourself. Go back in and really hone into who you are and what you need and what you want. That's going to lead you in the right direction. This person was good at fooling you, and it really kind of made it difficult for you to really understand who you are. So hopefully you guys aren't in this relationship anymore. Hopefully you're past that. But I do believe that there's some residual effects that you took with you that is holding you back from real, deep, true happiness in life. And it's not just happiness in love, but happiness in all aspects. And you're only going to get that if you connect into God and you meditate. Maybe you do some quantum healing hypnosis technique, which is down below in the description box. I have a person that I went to go do that with. It was amazing. There's great healing energy in that. And there's also, you can ask multiple questions of your higher self, other people's higher self, and try to figure out what's going on in your life. And then you will gain the truth. It's something that I really would consider looking into. And that person can do it remotely, so it doesn't matter where you are. They can do it through Zoom, and then you guys can have a great session. And it's about a 3 to 4 hour session, and it's about $250 in order to do that. That might seem like a lot, but let me tell you, there's no amount of money that you can put on the truth. So when you go in and you connect in through hypnosis, and they don't actually put you out. It's in the lower state of hypnosis, which is the alpha state, but it's the lower alpha state. And sometimes people, I think, can get in the beta. It's not the beta state; it's the theta state. I wonder. So some people can go lower, but most people are on the lower of the alpha state. So you're awake and you kind of can hear yourself. And at first you're like, oh my gosh, this seems kind of weird because it seems like I'm making all this up. But when you start hearing the pronouns are not the pronouns that you use, then you're like, oh, wow, this is really coming from somewhere else. It's pretty neat. And you can get some great answers from that. So just make sure that you mention me. So next time I go get mine done, I'll get a discount. Okay, guys? Okay, so where are we going? What's coming towards you? So what's coming towards you is stability, but it's stability in the form of holding on to your true self, holding on to who you really are. This is a card of the miser. Yes, if you read it by the book, it's the card of the miser. But what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling is that this is really strong energy of you're taking these things. Like, one, you're going to connect in with your higher self, and you're going to be firm in that and understand that, and then your heart is going to be stronger because you're going to get this intuition. It's going to start pushing you forward in the right direction, and then you're going to get the stability that you need from all of this. So you're going to have it all. You're going to have the connection to God inside of your heart. You're going to feel really, really solid and strong, and then you're going to have your 2 feet on the ground, and that's going to make you feel very solid and like you can move forward in a really, really good energy. I do want to know if there's any more energies coming towards you, so hold on. I'd like to clarify the 4 of Pentacles, because I'm hearing that this is going to help them be more solid in their ways, more in your convictions and the things that you believe true. Oh, that's it. They're saying the belief systems about these different things, like the belief systems about God, are going to be changing. Your belief systems about what love is going to change, and your belief systems about what stability really is, and financial stability, and all of these things. It's going to change from what you used to think up until now. So that's really good work. That's beautiful, because you're going to start to see the illusions. Like, there's a really good book called The Empire of Illusion. I thought that was a really great book. It talks about all just the stuff we're socially trained to believe. And I don't have that in the description box down below, but that is a good one. Okay, I was just checking to make sure it's still recording. All right, so can we clarify that? Okay, so this is why. This is why you're going to start feeling, wow, this is beautiful. Okay, this is amazing. You're going to start feeling, and they had me pull all these cards because they really want to tell a story. You're going to start feeling these four pentacles, these 4 pinnacles, these 4 staves of life, staff of life, things that you put your wholehearted into, and you go, this is what I believe, okay? It's going to be very spiritually guided, okay? So this is going to be something that God is going to bring you to. They're going to bring you to the Queen of Cups. You have to leave the devil in order to go to the Queen of Cups. You have to do that. In order to get to the Queen of Cups, you have to leave the energy of the devil. So that's something that you really need to look at, because this Queen of Cups is here waiting for you to help you get the stability within yourself, to get grounded within yourself, to heal your heart, heal your relationship with God, and also to heal your finances somehow. So this person must know some stuff about finances, because they're saying that she's also the Queen of Wands. She's 2 things. I'm pretty sure I read this for Cancer. I'm pretty sure Cancer was both of these cards. So you might want to go look at Cancer and check that out. It was either Cancer or Gemini. I really can't remember which one it was, but the Cancer is both of these, and we're not talking about women, we're talking about energy, so it doesn't matter what gender is, okay? If you're looking at this as you're looking for a dude, well, this is for you. If you're looking for a woman, it's for you too, okay? So this person's going to have all of these qualities, and these are amazing qualities. I'll tell you what I told I think it was Cancer. So the Queen of Cups is intuitive, she's nurturing, she treasures people, she's the ideal partner, she's very intimate, she's stable, she has boundaries. It's everything you need. This is everything you're asking for. This is it. It's everything that's coming towards you. This is why you're going to get all of that. They're intimate, very stable. They make great boundaries. They have the mother love that you're looking for. They have they're caring. The world, they just make the world a better place. And then you also have the same person. This is the same person. These aren't 2 different people. The same person is also reliable. She's well off, or she is well off, generous, affectionate, instinctive, wisdom, homemaker, caring, good at finances, good at sex, good at everything. This person's good at taking care of their body, everything. This person is somebody who has like a checklist. All right. So did I treat my partner good today? Check, I did. Did I work out and take care of my body? Yes, I did. Did I eat right? Yes, I did. You know, are my finances good to go? Did I do my budget? Yes, I did. You know what I mean? And they're really, really particular about everything that they do. And this is what you're looking for. You're not looking for devil energy anymore. We're getting rid of devil energy, toxicity, somebody who tries to control, and we're moving into somebody who's very stable within themselves, and they know who they are. And they're going to help you understand who you are and know who you are. Okay. So more about this, all right? So with this relationship, what we're going to do, what you're going to do, what we're going to do, like, I don't know, maybe because I have Cancer in my chart, it could be me and you. I'm just kidding. What we're going to do is we are going to, we're going to help this person understand their talents, understand that what makes them so special. We're going to help this person become more auspicious in their thinking, more abundant in the way that they see things. This could be a job offer, maybe the job, for those of you who are looking at career and not love, maybe you're going to get the job that helps you become this in your life and in your world. And that's really beautiful. This person is going to learn how to express themselves, and it's going to be through communication. It's going to be through communication with this person, not this person, that you're going to have these experiences that expand who you are, because this person knows what to do. Okay? This person doesn't want you to be that person, because this person wants all the control, wants all the everything. They don't want anybody to have a self-worth. They don't want you to have one. Nobody. They'll just knock everybody down. This person doesn't like anyone. They sure the heck don't want you to do well. Okay, they fooled you into believing that they wanted you to do well, and then you realized real quickly they don't. Okay, so it's going to be through communication that this is all happening with this person, whether it's a guy or a girl. This person's going to help you grow into who you are. We're going to get rid of the anxiety that's been plaguing you. The anxiety is from this person has triggered so many things in you that brings up that anxiety and makes you feel unsafe, because that's how the devil keeps control. That's how this person keeps control over you, is through your anxiety, through your fears, through your low self-worth, through you doubting yourself. If you start to see your talent, well, shoot, they can't control you anymore. This person doesn't care to control you. Their control isn't not a part of who they are. They're like, yeah, okay, go with that silly stuff. Bye, devil. We don't need that. But it's going to be up to you to release the devil before you can come to the Queen of Cups and Pentacles. And this is spiritually guided. You are following your heart. You are following the star of God, the star of David, the star when Jesus was born. I mean, the same star that the wise men followed, you're following it too. But this time it's inside of your heart and inside of your mind. And so you got to listen to that short, inspiration feels very short. And it's like when I'm reading these cards, I'm not sitting there pondering over each card. It's like as soon as whatever comes to my mind, that's exactly what it is. That's what that's what I'm hearing. I'm clairvoyant. I'm clairsentient. I'm clairaudient. And so those are my gifts. And so as soon as I feel intuition, boom, that's it. That's what comes out. And that's what you're learning, and that's what you're being taught by this person who knows how to do that. Because if you're sitting there pondering over each card, then it's like your ego's in the way, and that's not it. Okay, so you're following this star, okay? You're heavenly guided. This is going to be really beautiful. All right, we got lots to read still. And I got a meeting at 6, so I'm going to have to go. Okay, now you're in great energy because you're feeling the masculine energy of stability. You're feeling really good. And this is the energy that can kick this devil out. That the emperor is strong, and the emperor doesn't need to listen to any devil. Like the emperor is like, nah, dude, I got this. Like, I've listened to you, devil, too many times. It's time for you to get out of my life. That's what the emperor is saying. He's like, I am an emperor for a reason. I know what I'm doing, right? Here's my stave of life, right? Oh, that's cool. All right. The people around you, it's probably this devil right here, is going to they're looking at the horrible things in life, and they're trying to get you scared, because one of the ways that you can be controlled is through fear. So they're trying to control you through fear. They're trying to control you through money, any means that they can. They're trying to do it because they don't feel good within themselves, according to this card. And so why should you feel good about yourself? So they may be even putting on a pretty face, and trying to make you believe, oh, no, this is who I am. Remember, no, this is who I am. Or this is who we're going to be. And they're going to tell you a bunch of lies to try to get you to stay, because they're not happy. They're not happy. And they're like, come back to me. And then you're like, no, I'm the emperor now. Sorry. Bye. So your hopes and fears is that you're going to transform, and that you'll be rid of the pain that plagues you. You want to transform. You want to be somebody new. You want to be somebody different. You want to transform from devil energy into the Queen of Cups and Pentacles. You want to transform into the Page of Pentacles, where you can feel your talent and you can know who you are and start to really, I can't wait till you transform into the Empress energy, because the Emperor energy is wonderful. It's just really, really masculine. It's a great place if you're trying to dig yourself out of a hole. It's a wonderful energy to be in, because you have the fiery, like ambitious and steadfast energy to help you get out of all of that, whatever's happening. Okay, so transformation, that's awesome. Where are we going? You're going to your reunion or union with this Queen. So let me show you what's happening right here. These two people are really good together. This is a really great relationship. This is a relationship that you don't have to work hard for. It just comes so easy. I'm sure that you've seen some people have these just easy relationships, and you're like, well, how come my relationships are so dang hard, right? But they don't have to be. You're just with the wrong person if it's really hard. So you're going to be planning for the future with this person. Okay, you're going to start to see things differently. You're going to start changing your life. You're going to start, you know what, I'm going to follow your lead. And so just lead me and I will go, because it's like I see you in like a muddy place, and you can't get out. And it's like the Queen of Cups in this energy right here. Here she comes in and they throw you a rope. And they're like, okay, well, grab onto the rope and I will pull you out. And it's like the devil's on the other side. No, I'll pull you out. I'm the one that's going to do this. I'm going to help you. And you have to just like, devil, go away. Bye. Bye. See ya. And then you can bring in this beautiful energy of the Queen of Cups and really learn from the Queen of Cups, okay? In the end, what's going to happen is you're going to get so happy that you're no longer going to feel trapped in life and trapped in your demons, trapped in your despair, trapped in your drama. That's going to go away, because you're going to be moving into the right direction. You're going to move towards the Queen of Cups and away from the devil. And so this is going to make you feel really, really happy, because you're finally going to be able to take those bandages off and get out of all the stuff that's right around you that really, she can come right out. She could take those bandages off and come right out. That's the devil trapped you into those. For years and years and years, this person's been trapping you with one sword at a time, and you didn't even know it. It's kind of like boiling a lobster or something, where they have no idea, and then you put them in the water, and slowly the water boils up, and then all of a sudden, they're dead. And it was getting really close for you. I mean, I think that you were giving up on life and everything until maybe this Queen of Cups came into your life, and you're like, okay, maybe this can happen. Maybe this can be better, you know? And this is, like I said, the angels are super involved in this, so you are not alone. This is going to be something that, the angel trumps the devil, okay? So this is the opposite card of the devil. And the overall outcome of this whole thing is this devil is no longer there, and now you have the angel, you have the heavenly spirit, you have God, you have a God anyway, but you couldn't see it because you were so stuck in these bandages. You had dang bandages over your eyes because the devil put it there, right? So now that is gone, and then what's going to happen is you're going to be fully connected in with yourself, and we're going to have this energy of stability, this energy of just knowing who you are in your head and your heart, and where your financial stability is, where you're supported and you're grounded. Being grounded in on this earth and supported financially with what you need. So some of you guys don't want to leave this devil because you feel like, well, they're my finances. They're the ones that have all the money. Okay, well, you don't think the Queen of Cups has any money? Or you don't think the Queen of Cups can teach you how to get some money? So don't always just think that you have to stay in a relationship for money. Because that's worldly thing anyway. It's materialistic. You can do that if you want to, but I don't think that you're going to be happy in that way. Sometimes we're just happier if we can just let all of that stuff go. And then what I find in life is when I let like the hardest thing go, the most beautiful things come out of it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I would have just known to let that go earlier, I probably would have been a lot happier. Okay, so what we're going to do is I want to find out quickly what some advice is. And then I want to find out what the Queen of Cups thinks of you. Because we don't need to focus in on that devil anymore. The devil's gone. The devil had his or her chance with you. And the devil decided that they wanted to trap you. And the devil decided that they wanted to take away who you are, instead of just letting you be who you are and letting you... I mean, didn't they fall in love with you because who you are? I mean, why did they try to take that away from you? If anything, in a relationship, you go, oh my gosh, I love you for who you are. Can I have all of you? You know, and you don't want to take anything away from that person. You don't want to make them something that they're not. You fell in love with them for who they are. That just is so, but the devil doesn't like people to have a self-worth. They don't have one, and they don't want you to have one. So, okay, let's look at this. Don't let your past hold you back. Believe in the possible. Wow, this is gorgeous. There's some really good advice here for you, Leo. I love it. First of all, don't let your past hold you back. This is the past. This person you attracted because of past injuries. You thought you didn't deserve anything better, so you attracted that energy. You didn't know that it was a pretty face with an ugly soul. You had no idea, right? So now it's like don't let this past hold you back. That devil energy, and also whatever attracted you to that devil energy, just keep moving forward. I love that. Move forward. You are good enough. You are. I don't care what this devil told you. I don't care whoever else in your life told you that you weren't good enough. You are amazing and you are good enough. Believe in the impossible, because the impossible does happen every single day. And why can't the impossible happen for you? Why are you any different? When God brings miracles in everybody's lives every day, why can't you have a miracle? You can. So stop with the thought that I don't deserve, or I don't, it's not for me. I guess it's for everybody else. And expect a powerful change. It says your dreams need a practical plan, meaning you have to plan. If you're not away from this devil, you're going to have to plan an escape. You have to plan a way out. Okay? If you can't get away from that devil energy, you're going to have to get yourself out of there. So make a practical plan to come towards the Queen of Cups. This is who you're trying to come towards. We don't want the devil anymore. Okay? Let's find out what this Queen of Cups thinks of you. I'm excited. Then we'll go over your essential oil, and then we'll do your crystal, and then release your trapped emotions, okay? So, and if you think you're like too broken for the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups have seen more broken. You're not more broken than this person has seen, okay? This Queen of Cups loves you for who you are. So, that's just a thought. That's just something that's making you keep you away from your Queen of Cups. You're not broken. All right. People seem to always think that. Oh, I'm so broken. Nobody could love me. Oh. Ooh. These are good. See, look at how this person thinks about you. And not all these cards are good. You're going to think that all these cards are good. But they're not. There's some cards in here that are not good. And so if the Queen of Cups didn't think highly of you, you would know. Here you go. Your picture brings me to tears. They want to be with you so badly. And something is holding you guys apart. I feel so much beauty, harmony, sweetness, and shelter between us. They feel this sweetness. No matter what you're projecting, they feel your sweetness. Okay? I feel you so strongly I can taste your essence. This person's getting... They want you. They want you bad. I constantly feel you running through my veins. Oh, I bet they do. I could never say it, but I love you. Well, I can't say it to you now if you're not allowing them to. So allow them to. I miss your sunshine in my life so much. And I love this one. I've been watching you from a distance. I told you somebody's spying on someone. You are my everything, and you are my treasure. I love it. This is gorgeous. This is very beautiful. The essential oil that you want to use this month is called Cheer. You can get this in the description box down below. You can do a $35 membership. There's a link that has a $35 membership in the Cheer oil. You can do it that way if you want. There is a whole set of emotional oils that I suggest everybody gets. It's a set of, I think, 5 or 7. I can't remember how many are in there. But it's for every kind of emotion that you've ever had on the daily in your life. And so I used to keep them in my back pocket when I taught school because I taught different grade levels, and I'm like, okay, on this grade I'm going to do this one, and on this grade I'm going to do this one. Like each hour I was putting on a different emotional oil, trying to get me through the day. So anyway, that's one way. The other way you can do it is you can do, if you want to waive the $35 membership, you can do a starter kit. You can just buy one of the starter kits and then add the chair oil to it. That's a good way to do it as well. I will have one of my team members reach out to you to offer you training so that you can learn how to use essential oils if you don't know how to use them, because I'm not teaching you how to do that here. And then also they can answer any questions that you may have. Okay, that way you're not like left behind and nobody's taking care of you. Of course, somebody will take care of you. All right, the next thing we're going to do is check out your crystal. And then I have a meeting to go to. And then we will do your trapped emotions, okay? The bitterness. I bet you have some bitterness that's being triggered by that devil energy. Whether it happened to you at 6 or not, this devil is triggering all of that bitterness for you. I don't know why you're staying in that relationship if it's creating so much bitterness. That's something for you to look at, you know? Some people are trying to hold on to relationships that really it's time to let them go. And it's up to you though. Like I'm no lawyer or marriage counselor or anything like that. I'm just giving you energy and you can make your own decision by what resonates with you. Yes. Okay, so this is a crystal I actually have right here. I use it all the time. This is selenite. Selenite will, it's a cleansing crystal and it looks kind of like this. This is the wand that you can buy. I'll probably put that on there. Or actually, this is already in the description box down below, but I'll make it easier for you since this is what came up. I'll put it right under your full moon reading. If you haven't checked that out yet, you can check out the full moon reading. Selenite sticks also look like this. They're what I put on top of every single one of my cards, so I make sure that they're clean, so it looks like this. So it cleans off the negative energy. So it seems to me like this toxic energy is creeping into your life in so many different places. So if I were you, I would get a selenite stick and use it use it every day. Use it before you go to work, use it when you come home, use it when you take a shower. I mean, use it a lot. And what you do is you just kind of take it and go like this around your body, around every kind of orifice of your body and just clean off all that negativity. It's wonderful. You can actually go around your house as well and start cleaning off things, like you can clean off your bed, and like I can clean off all of this energy here. I do that to make sure that I don't have any bleeding energies in between the different signs, and make sure that I don't have any negative entities or negative attachments or anything like that on any of my stuff. So that's why I try to read at the highest vibration. It's one of the things that I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove those trapped emotions. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start the music. I want you to listen to the music, and I want you to center your breath. And so even when I'm talking, I want you to still stay on your breath. I want you to still focus in. So close your eyes, find a comfortable place, and breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. And you're going to keep breathing after this last time I instruct you, and I'm going to bring in Archangel Michael. Breathe in. And breathe out. Archangel Michael, I ask you for your assistance, please. I'm with the Leo Collective right here in this video, and I'm asking for your assistance and the angels and guides to help us out today with releasing the trapped emotions of bitterness that's been trapped in our body in 2 different places. And the first place is in the liver. So we are going to focus in on the liver. Leo, go ahead and take a look at your liver. Try to find all the darkness. If you don't know what the liver looks like, just pretend. Try to find all the darkness inside of the liver, all the bitterness, all the anger, all the things that made you feel left out, made you feel like nobody loved you, made you feel like you didn't deserve anything good, or I'm not good enough for something, I'm not good enough for someone. All of those thoughts that I don't know what happened at 6. It may be something you remember, maybe something you don't remember. Whatever pops into your mind is probably it. So if you think, oh my gosh, that happened at 6, they're handing you that to you so you can remember it. Okay? So we don't push the inner child down. We don't push the experiences down. Keep breathing. And breathe out. And this time we're going to breathe in, and we're going to grab that bitterness and we're going to give it to Archangel Michael. So breathe in. And breathe out. Let the darkness come out of your mouth. Breathing out, breathing out. Nice. Archangel Michael, will you please take this bitterness that was in the liver that they've been holding on to since the age of 6, so that we can turn that into light energy, so that Leo never has to worry about that bitterness anymore. We don't have to hold on to it. It won't ruin any more relationships. We won't attract any more toxic devil energy because of it. And so, thank you. Good job. And so the next one we're going to do is bitterness again, but this time it is in your gallbladder. Okay, so breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in. Imagine your gallbladder. Imagine the darkness that's been like living in there like muck, right? And this is the thing that makes people gallbladders not work so well anymore, is that they're holding on to all these trapped emotions. So go ahead and breathe out. Get all of it again. Breathe in. This time we're going to give it to Archangel Michael. Ready? Breathe in. And breathe out. Let the darkness come out of your mouth. Don't hold on to the darkness anymore. The darkness, you don't need it. Archangel Michael, can you please take this darkness and transmute it into light energy so that we no longer have to deal with the bitterness that's been hiding in our gallbladder, and that we can attract new relationships that don't involve bitterness and that don't bring out bitterness later. You know, that we can actually have a honeymoon period that lasts a whole lot longer than just a few months or a couple days or even a year, right? We want it to last a lot longer than that. We want it to be eternity, that we have the honeymoon and that we get to feel God's love and feel the love from this other person. All right, breathe in. One last breathe out. Breathe out. Very good. All right, Leo, that was beautiful. I just want to thank Archangel Michael real quick, and the angels and guides and God and Jesus, and whoever came with us here to release these trapped emotions and giving me the opportunity to be able to do that, and this gift that I can do that for people. Because one of the things that was the hardest for me when I started to do my spiritual journey is I just knew there was trapped things in there that I couldn't get. I couldn't get it myself, and I was trying so hard. And I'm so blessed and happy that I'm able to do this for you, that God has given me this gift. Thank you so much for staying with me in the whole video. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. Bye, Leo.